12 signs you are a deep thinker. There are some people who can't be satisfied with superficial things. They always want to know more and have their own way of looking at things and connecting with everything around them. These are the people who would rather get lost in their deep thoughts than speak when they have nothing to say. They are the wisdom in our fast-paced and chaotic world. You are one of them. If you possess the following characteristics. Number 1. Observant deep thinkers tend to say less and observe more. They fully engage in their interests and thoroughly analyze the topic before forming an opinion or passing judgment. As a result of this ability to be more observant, you are not easily influenced by popular opinion, and you require time to fully consider a topic and collect all of the facts before making a decision. This can be quite frustrating for those around you who may be expecting an answer right away, knowing it's not going to happen with you. But the good news is that once you do make a decision, you know it's one that you've thoroughly thought through and examined from every angle to get the best possible outcome and minimize potential issues. Number 2. Introverted. Many deep thinkers are quite reserved and frequently introverted. This isn't surprising. When you spend most of your time in your own head and little time socializing, you probably won't be much of an extrovert, but deep thinkers tend to be introverts, primarily because deep thinking isn't a social activity, so it makes sense. Number 3. As a profound thinker, you are highly curious about the world around you. You want to understand how everything works, why things are the way they are, and what makes people tick. History, politics, physics, literature, and so on. And you are always eager to learn something new. You know a little bit about everything, and because of your interest with life, you are rarely bored. Number 4. You may be wondering how this is even possible. A deep thinker thinks of everything, right? Well, that's the problem. You think so much that regular day-to-day things get pushed out of your head or put on the back burner. It's just that you're more focused on trying to solve a problem or learning something new rather than remembering to pick up a loaf of bread on your way home. You may love your partner very much, but you've likely forgotten an anniversary, birthday, or other special occasion. It's not that you have anything against somebody, and it's not purposeful. It just entails adhering to cultural standards, such as making small chat or talking about things that aren't really interesting to you. And as a result, you occasionally forget these things. 5-star problem solver. Deep thinkers are excellent problem solvers, and because thinking comes naturally to you, you can discover patterns and potential problems fast. You've considered the possibilities from every imaginable aspect, so you're less likely to make costly mistakes. Number 6 is socially awkward as well as introverted. Deep thinkers dislike many of the culturally accepted norms and behaviors that are expected of us on a daily basis. You don't like mindless chatter with others, and you usually only speak when something is important enough to say rather than just saying something for the sake of saying something or because you are under pressure to say something. The downside to this is that socializing can be difficult and you can come off as snobby as you are quick to disengage in gossip and ever do you like one-on-one interactions in which you can devote all of your time and efforts to one individual and have deeper conversations with a deeper connection. Number 7. Independent. Because you tend to be the loner type, you are frequently misunderstood. You learn early on to rely on yourself and become very independent. You enjoy spending time alone because this is your time to recharge and it gives you space to think things over without distraction, and because you find social gatherings uncomfortable, you quickly learn to enjoy solitude. Number 8. Disinterested. In mainstream culture, you don't resonate with introethnicity. You don't resonate with introethnicity. 10th. Indecisiveness. Those who do a lot of deep thinking have a difficult time taking real actions to change their lives. You prefer to dream in theory inside your own head, and as a result, turning ideas into reality can be difficult. In fact, it can be so bad that this indecisiveness and lack of action can cost your success and accomplishment when you realize you need to make changes but fail to act on it. Number 11. Sense of humor. You might not believe it, but serious thinkers have an incredible sense of humor. While you may not be the life of the party, you do have a fun and quirky sense of humor. You can be an oddity, bright and witty, and find the funny in any situation. You also know how to laugh at yourself. Number 12. Empathic. Deep thinkers are incredibly emotional and open-minded people. You are patient and an active listener, and you're always there for others to provide them with undivided attention. You are an empathic individual who will always have a realistic and comforting solution to whatever conflict is making someone upset.